Hi, welcome to this week's Tap Room Tramps. I have a guest tramp, a very special guest, Mr. Phil Ellis.
Hello.
This week we talk about cock of the school, cock of the workplace. I can't remember what else we talked about.
Just cocks in general,
Just cocks in general, yeah. So tune in, hear about who's a cock or
who's cock. And at the end, we do a big reveal.
Yes.
Won't even guess what it is. I say big.
Thank you. No, well, this is sometimes we do talk about sport on this show, and I've known you a long time now, Phil, and I know you know fuck all about sport.
Hey, that's not true. Do you know what's just happened?
What's happened?
Got an email, thanks to the magic of television, from Preston North End, who said it was really nice, because I'm wearing a Preston North End shirt in one of the prize tasks for Taskmaster, and they went, and because I talk about Preston about 30 times throughout the series, and they went, it's really nice because we're trying to promote Preston as a city, and you've done a lot for it on telly, because it's the most it's ever been spoken about on telly for about 30 years, I think. So I'm being asked to go as a guest of honour to show around the stadium, and to meet the players, and then watch a match as the guest of honour.
Fucking hell!
How good's that?
Do you know what? No, what they should really do.
I was going to go offside.
Is dress you up as a mascot. Have you holding hands? Have you holding hands with the captain? Get up on the screen. There's a Preston North End captain, and you've got to walk out. I hope he's a tiny fucker. In fact, there are some very embarrassing images of football mascots with players. So there you go. What's Ben Whiteman?
Oh yeah,
there he is. Yeah. He's not a bad looking lad, but yeah. So you put a full kit on, and you go out holding hands with him onto the.
Yeah, the Deep Dale Duck, of course. It's the Deep Dale Duck. I used to go to North End all the time when I was a kid.
Did you? Yeah, but not when there was a match on.
Oh, no, yeah. Just finding pennies in the car park. But my mate, Simon, him and his mates that used to go and get they used to bang the drum. They used to have to go and get it out of storage. And then we'd be when you could stand at football, on the cop stand, and we'd be going, Barmy Army. Banging the drum, and the Deep Dale Duck would come and have a little dance.
So I didn't know Preston North End were responsible for the drums at football matches. Something that's killed football matches. Grinds on.
No, we don't have a kit.
I know. But then,
pausing for the
I think Sheffield Wednesday's band became the England band. Stop it! Stop bringing musical instruments to fucking football matches.
You have to have a full, but it wasn't like
it doesn't matter.
Sax solo halfway through a penalty.
It's a forced sound. And if you needed that, it's quite a shame. I know it
was great.
The football museum, National Football Museum, was first opened at Preston North End.
Yeah, then Manchester fucking took it.
No, well, okay. So when it was at Preston North End, it was there for about 5 years, and it had about 200,000 visitors. When it came to Manchester in the first year, it had something like 2.5 million visitors. So that's part of the reason why they did it, for the heritage of football.
Yeah, but those people are going to be in Manchester anyway.
Manchester didn't take it.
They did.
Didn't. It was a decision to move it.
Preston didn't go, we can't handle this many people.
I sound like I'm pissing off. Right, I'm being angry about Preston North. Preston North End's a good club.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
solid.
I'm not sure about that.
A solid club.
Used to have an AstroTurf as well at one time.
They did, yeah. That's the one time I've played on that pitch.
You actually played football?
Hockey.
Fuck yeah. Were you a stick?
I was the goalpost.
You played hockey?
I was still dressed as a duck.
So you played field hockey?
Well, we didn't. It was like one bit of, I can't remember what it was about now, but it was a high school at one point. I think they were trying to do something with hockey. It lasted for about a month or something. And it was something to do with North End said schools come and you can play hockey on the thing. It was something to do with that. It wasn't a hockey school.
Yeah.
I don't even know a school that does hockey.
No, there are a lot of schools that do hockey. You don't normally get, for some reason, it used to always be traditionally just have the girls would just play field hockey. Very rare that you get a boys' hockey team at school. I don't know if that's changed now. But I remember when we found out once one of the grammar schools near us played lacrosse.
That's the one where they have it in a little net.
In a little net and they fling it around. But I mean, we didn't know what lacrosse was, but that was enough provocation for us to call them, question the sexuality as a school. You know, when you were younger and you were
hateful,
when anybody did anything slightly different, so band together and go, I bet they're kiss men.
Well, I remember at my school the big thing that about 2 or 3 kids tried to do, and it got shut down so quickly, was bring a briefcase. And honestly, the first day, Stuart's briefcase was just flung
yes.
over the wall. And that was it.
That has been common, particularly in comprehensive schools. Anybody turned up with a briefcase, they were marked from day one.
Oh, it's I have a bit in the show where I go, like, when you do a new show, it's like a new school year when you always think you're going to reinvent yourself, and you spend all summer going, I'm going to go back as a new Phil, and then you panic on the last day, just put a hat on, and then you go, you're like a knobbin in that hat, Ellis, and I go, no, you're right, sorry, that's back to normal.
Develop an affectation for yourself. I thought, No, we had kids at school like that who went all the way through. There was one lad I remember, I can't even remember his name, and I feel really bad now, but he went all the way through school he used to turn up looking like a little businessman, a very immaculate dress with his briefcase. And I think he ended up stacking shelves at Sainsbury's, which there's nothing wrong with.
No, nothing. But wearing a suit whilst you're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, mate, stop it.
What is it? Well, he said, dress for the job that you want.
Yeah.
He should just come in I don't know, a pair of dungarees. But
I go in a dressing gown.
But it just always struck me because I always thought he was super posh, and he wasn't. He was just, I think he was just eccentric.
Yeah, I mean, you do. I remember I went through, on Sundays, we used to love going around boot sales.
Yeah,
which was our big day out, and I remember I found this pocket watch, which was obviously broken because it was in like 50p box.
Yeah,
and the guy went, "Don't work." It's got like a face on it, and that I was like, "Oh, that'll make me look interesting at school." And again, first day,
I bet you didn't pay 50p. I bet you just offered 10. I know what you're like.
No, I got him down.
Of course you did.
I got him down. I swapped him I gave him a pair of shoes.
Those would be dead granddad. Go on, 20p.
It's that one from Only Fools and Horses worth about $1 million. But I had, and on the first day again, I just went, I wonder what time. Trying to make sure everyone sees your pocket.
Did you have a chain on it as well? Did you have a chain?
No, it had nothing. It didn't work or anything.
Okay, yeah.
And then, like, the cock of the school came over. I won't say his phone. I'll make it up. John. And then he went, got a pocket watch. I was like, oh no, this didn't even last one go. And he's going to go over the wall with the briefcase and the sombrero. the cowboy boots.
The Stetson.
It's all these flamboyant items of clothing.
The poncho, the cloak.
A big pile of all these. Walking stick.
The calculator. The laptop.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. But I went, oh no. And then he went, my granddad had one of them, gave it me, I love it. And then he liked me. And then later on, about a few weeks later, someone tried to start a fight with me. So it's quite a fighty school, really. And he stepped in. And he was like, he's all right, him. And I was like, bloody hell, could you work on that pocket watch?
Showing the time.
yeah. And don't forget, if it doesn't work, you disrespect my granddad.
I always find it amazing how the cock of the school or the cock of the year was always assumed. Because what I remember from school, I remember the cock of the school and the cock of the year. Never seen them fight.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never saw him fight.
It was just assumed that they were the hardest kid in the year. And then you have kids calling themselves the second cock of the year or the third cock of the year, and you never saw them fight either. I can't get my head around.
It's weird, isn't it?
Just assume it's weird, even at that stage, like there's an alpha status, and just purely on presence or attitude, you've decided, he's probably the hardest kid in the school.
Yeah, or even background as well. Like if you lived in the rougher part, then you assume they're dead hard.
Oh, of course, that's
not. I mean, Briefcase Boy was from there, but we didn't think that. He still ended up upside down.
He probably had silky martial arts skills, which nobody was aware of.
Yeah.
But
it's weird though, like,
or he'd just secretly poison you.
Yeah, just really sly.
Yeah, sly assassin. Yeah.
Imagine the cock of the school just being sly. Really svelte and sly.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it, John?
You'll see in 20 years' time.
Why don't you go to the office and try ringing your mother? No, not my family.
Yeah. Find out your dad's on the train tracks. God almighty. That John, what's he like?
It's that black and white train coming towards him. But there was like some that weren't like cocks of the school, but they were always the ones that usually got in fights. But I was all right because I'd gotten enough fights in the first year that everyone's like, it's not worth it because he was a bit scrappy.
Right.
But it wasn't. And also I was all right. No one really thought I was that bad. But then there was one guy I had a problem with, I remember. We'll call him, make up his name. We'll call him Cornelius. Keith. And he was such a knob. And we used to have, it was a concrete school playground, the first one. Like, so it was like... one floor, big concrete wall, another floor, concrete. And there was quite a big water. It's quite dangerous when you look at it. I don't think you'd be allowed to have the three-tiered concrete death trap. And he was stood on the wall once. And I remember he was really annoying me for a few weeks. And then he was stood on this wall, like acting the big one. So I thought, oh, this would be really funny if I just push him off. So I just pushed him off. And I went, "Nothing!" And then ran off and he couldn't catch me because he was a bit big. And then he's like, "I've got to kill you, Ellis." And I get in the front of the queue next to the teacher going, "Yeah." I was at knobhead. So then I got in. And then the next break, I saw him on the wall again. I went, "Oh, you can't do it again, can you?" I thought, "Yeah, go on." So I went, "Nothing!" And he chased me again. And then we had 3 breaks. And then he was like, "I'll get you down, Ellis." I was like, "Knobhead." And then third time I went, "Oh, if you do it 3, you're going to be dead." And I went, "Oh." So I went, "Knobhead." But then he chased me into the tech block. And there was like a workbench. And he was on the other side. He was like, "I'm going to kill you." And I couldn't get away from him, but I could just keep running around. But there's no way out. And I was like, "Oh, this is coming to bite me on the arse." And then the cock of the school, the second cock of the school.
Yeah. Who hated pocket watches.
Yeah, who hated pocket watches. I hate the time. But you love this watch, then you can't tell it. Well, twice. But then... because I went to like primary school with him and everything, he came in and went, "Leave him alone," and he stuck up for me. And I was like, "Yeah," and I got away with it until that night. I was walking down the massive drive, and I was like, "Can't believe I got away with that." And then I just heard, and I turned around, and it went poof, and he absolutely beat the crap out of me.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but my brother stepped in luckily and threw him on the PE teacher's car.
Right.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah, that's what the PE teacher would have wanted.
Yeah. Good cardio there.
That was a good lift and throw, that, son.
Yeah, and lovely run, Keith. Lovely run up to Phil. Phil, all you did was lie down.
I had somebody similar when I worked at Butlins when I was 18. There was a lad who was into his martial arts and he put me in an arm lock to get out of that. But his legs were wide open, so I ended up punched him with my left hand in his balls. And he's on the floor crying. He went, "That's out of order." I went, "Well, you're breaking me right arm, you dick, right?" And then about 2 weeks later, he squared up to me outside of the club again. But he squared up, did a karate stance, but his legs were wide apart. And the same thing, I thought, I can. But, bang, kicked him right in the balls. Then he got a message to me saying he'd fight me again, but only if I'd fight fair. What? Dickhead. Anyway, I got sacked.
I would tell you very quick just about the arm lock, because my dad obviously was in the army. Yeah. In the paras. He, when I was a kid, for some reason, he thought it was fun to teach me and my friend how to throw each other over your shoulders. Yeah. And then get them in an arm lock so you could break their arm. Yeah. And he just showed us if anyone ever attacks you. Anyway, about 2 weeks later, I got in an argument with my friend at his house. He flipped me over his shoulders, got me in an arm lock, and he was nearly breaking my arm. And I went, "But Dad taught you this, you prick." Like, "Nice one, Dad. I really fucking helped it."
Yeah, the cock of the school.
Where are you now, mate? Mick will meet you. Keep your legs shut.
I know. Yeah, exactly. But also as well, I mean, does it happen? It doesn't happen in workplaces. You know, I never went to a job in a factory and you go, "Yeah, so toilets are there. That's the canteen there. We go over there. Be careful of that." That's Alan. He's the cock of the warehouse.
Yeah, we never had that. Like, wherever I worked,
didn't it? It just stopped after school.
Yeah,
you never had the cock. You went to uni. You never had the cock of the uni, did you?
No,
that'd be good though, wouldn't it? Imagine if you were the cock of the uni. A few thousand kids. That would be.
No, we had knobheads. Oh no, we're in halls. We're in halls, and there was some knobheads on the floors and that. But they were just knobs who hadn't got over the high school kind of thing.
The funny thing was when you were older and you met posh lads who went to posh schools, and no offence to going, they went to a posh school, it's fine. But they tried to act
anything. You're your own person.
They tried to act hard when they met working class kids. Well, you need to be careful. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, and then you just laugh at them. They just being threatened in a posh voice is not.
No, I remember there was a guy in our halls. To be honest, he was so strong. It was massive. He was massive, but he was very much like, "Oh, hey, my name's Jonathan. You can call me John, Johnny or something." And I was like, "Oh my God, that voice doesn't fit this body." And then once there was a big fight in the halls, and because someone was threatening a guy it was mad. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to go in and help this guy. Yeah. So I went in and tried to calm it down. And obviously ends up, as you know, I really attract fists. Yes. So it ended up with me getting in this scuffle in the hallway. Yeah. And he came and helped because it was at one point I did this thing where I had him in an arm lock and I put my fingers up his nose. And I was like, I thought this only worked. I'm sure I've got this from bottom. Like, I went, what's this? And he went, what are you doing? I went, I don't know how to fight. And then luckily he came in, Johnny.
I'm clearing your sinuses.
Picked him up and just carried him out.
Breathe.
I want you to carry on fighting. I'm trying to help you. Slow, deep breaths. But he came in and just dragged him out like he was a piece of tissue.
Cock
and I was like, he was.
Who do you reckon is cock of the UK?
Farage.
I didn't mean in that term. There's a band from Yorkshire called Billy 5p. They're absolutely brilliant, Billy 5p.
Right.
But we've had this on before. But they did an album called. I just love the picture of it, and their album's just called Britain's Hardest Farmer. And you just got to see it. You can just get it up. We've done this before. Britain's Hardest Farmer. But they just get the picture of it. Billy 5p. There, look at that.
Is he the hardest? That's funny.
Britain's hardest farmer. I like the idea. So, Britain's hardest accountant, Britain's hardest middle management.
What about Britain's hardest TV chef?
Oh, a lot of them are all.
They're quite bulky boys, aren't they?
Yeah, it's bluff and bluster, isn't it? I reckon.
Well, Ramsay would talk the big talk, wouldn't he?
Ramsay give it all, yeah. I reckon he'd back down pretty quickly. I'd say you'd be scared of, because his science bit is Eston Blumenthal. He wouldn't fight you.
Oh, yeah.
But he'd blow you up.
Yeah.
You'd open your fridge and go, oh, there was that trifle Eston made me. And then you'd hear tick.
Yeah, why is it bubbling? What's his name? Floyd. Get him back. He'd be good.
Keith Floyd?
Yeah, smashing a bottle. Come on, then.
Wobbling about. I think he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead, sadly.
Is he dead? Keith Floyd dead?
Yeah, he's dead. He was brilliant. I missed those really ramshackle shows.
Yeah, just got... He got pissed for a living, didn't he? That's basically
But it's funny because it seemed like a joke, but when you watch it, they're really good to watch, those old Keith Floyd ones.
They're absolutely brilliant. Hammered. Yeah, he's steaming on every single one of them.
There's one where he's in a hot air balloon, it crashes, and he just spills out, pissed. He's got a bottle of wine, he's laughing his head off. He's like, that's all right, let's go cook. And I'm like, brilliant.
Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, there is. And there's a really good one where he makes a dinner in. Look, he looks steaming there. He did. He's in France and he makes his meal, and she does the old French lady does her version. He does his, and they literally go. And he tastes hers, and he goes, "That's great." And then she tastes his, and she goes, and he goes, "Oh, I don't think so." He goes, "Oh no, you're right. That's shit." It's just brilliant. Bring him back. Come on, Blumenthal, whatever your name is. Bring him back. Fill him with some weird stuff.
Don't put him on Gladiators. I don't know what you're doing there.
Here he is.
Oh, yeah. It's something about what you call it, the eccentricity of British nature, isn't it? Have a glass of, have some booze and cook.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, is this it? This
is it. Look. He's pissing himself. All right. He hasn't got the bottle of wine, so I know he's got a flat. That's it. No. He's straight off, yeah.
He's cooling the champagne with a fire extinguisher.
So funny, isn't it?
That's genius.
It's great, isn't it? Straight out as a drink. I love it.
Yeah, I suppose we all strangely admire in this country that strange, eccentric old alcoholic, that posh alcoholic. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Whitehouse produced it perfectly, didn't he, on the Fast Show? But that is hilarious. We need more chefs like that.
I know.
Right now, James Martin, Yorkshire chef. The reason I don't like him is because he's from Yorkshire, but he's a good chef.
Well, which one does he do?
He does James Martin's Kitchen, but he has some of the ingredients he has in. You have to use like 14 pounds of butter, and he's sort of like a Nigella, but I know he likes his cars. He's a good chef.
Oh right, yeah, I know him. Yeah,
yeah.
Saturday Kitchen.
Yeah, whatever. But he's a good chef. But
whatever. Whatever, mate.
He's a good chef, but he's from Yorkshire, so. And some of his recipes are like really over the top. You go, "What are you doing, mate?" Because he doesn't suit some of the stuff he makes, if you know what I mean. Because it looks like he should be running your local chippy. Right,
yeah,
when you come in and go, "Hey, Phil, do you want a fish? I'll put it in for you now."
Or a
There'll be 10 minutes, or a car in charge of a carvery.
Yeah,
he doesn't have that like chef appeal, which I slightly like about it as well. But his recipes are way over the top. I mean, some of the expense involved in them is unreal.
I like your base. I like I did Sunday brunch, and I was really excited because you know how much I love my food.
For those, listen, I'm going to look right down the camera here. He's a fucking nuisance when it comes to food. Can't have sauce touching that sauce. Can't have that on that.
Don't want Captain
that on that.
Beans.
Right, it's just egg and beans, right? Fried egg and beans shouldn't touch each other.
I've seen you. I saw you once get a breakfast, and the lady came over, and you went, oh, because you'd mentioned keep the beans separate.
Yeah.
So you went, it's all right. And you're like, it took all your strength not to kick off. It's all right. But I could tell the anger was just like, she's ruined my fucking day.
She had ruined my day. I told her, I said, don't have the beans touching the egg. And what happened?
Well, if anything, you could just see the egg poking out from behind the beans.
I know, yeah, it was like
a lovely bean jacket.
It's like I told her, I said, please, and I stressed it. I always stress the point. Can I have the beans separate from the egg? And it's like from when she heard it's going into the kitchen, she's like, oh, he wants the eggs covered in beans.
Yeah, I would. My memory is that bad. I think I probably would. I think he just wants egg and beans. Throw them sausages out. Doesn't want them. Put fried bread in the bin.
Oh, James Martin, fantastic chef. Oh, but you were on what Sunday chef, Sunday kitchen,
Sunday brunch. And
Sunday brunch.
It was so much fun today.
Was it good?
Well, it's such a eclectic.
Oh, he's a Scouse chef. What's he called? He's good. Simon Rimmer.
Right, yeah.
Is he called Rimmer?
Yeah, he's really nice. That guy.
Is his name Rimmer? I've made that up. All right, sounds like an insult.
Yeah, no, big fan of Red Dwarf. Yeah, he's lovely.
Yeah.
I actually had a dream we went for a pint the other night. It was a weird dream.
Did you?
But
yeah, you dreamed about going for a pint with Simon Rimmer?
Yeah. Because he's he lives up in Manchester, so he knows some Mag comics as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's,
so we was chatting about
he's
it.
a good. He's a good chef. I'll tell you who I met once was one of the juniors. The Michel Rouge. No, Roux. Well, what's he called? Roux. One of the Roux juniors. A really top chef. I met him at a corporate event I did a few years ago, which I still wake up in cold sweats about. It was awful. Yeah. They had me hosting.
Did you not deliver?
They had me hosting an award, right? And so the first thing they did was, it was a new chef of the year, young chef of the year. And they had names in. There was some of them were like French. I'm looking at. I've got a screen behind me, and they put one in, a phonetic spelling of a Chinese chef at the bottom. Right. So they hate me from this moment. So I go, it was so fully what is such a body, and his name comes up, and I just went, and this guy,
really? This guy.
Yeah. I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know. Right. I've been set up to fail. It was fucking awful.
Well, I because I find it a bit embarrassing to ask. So I'm saying a lot. I've never wanted to offend someone by not knowing who they are, because you're on the bill with them, and it's worse when they know you. But I've maybe not worked with them before, so my memory's so bad anyway. So I always look up the pronunciation so I get it right rather than ask them, because I think it's a bit. Sometimes it's better to ask if you don't know.
Yeah,
but I always go on YouTube just to see other clips so I can get it right. But now what annoys me is that they don't have loads of intros. And I've watched some podcasts a few months ago. I was introing someone, and even on the podcast they go, "Well, here they are," and I'm going, "Say the fucking name. I need to know how to pronounce the name."
Yeah,
but then
here he is, Phil Ellis.
Yeah.
Have I said that right?
It's Pahil Eli.
Eli. Sorry. Pahil Eli's.
Well, that's a good thing about having the most boring name in comedy. Do you know a producer said that to me once?
A producer said you got the most boring name in comedy?
Yeah, it was at Channel 4 years and years ago.
Probably doesn't inspire.
Well, mates with him, actually. It's quite funny. And he goes, but at the time he went, "We should call it the Phil Ellis Show." I went, "Oh, right." He goes, "Yeah, because it's like such a boring name, isn't it?" And I went, "You know, that's my real name." He went, "Oh, is it? Sorry." I thought it was a stage name. It's so boring, isn't it? It's my real name, mate.
Yeah, I prefer Paul Ellis.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Well, was that when we did the pilot for Funs and Games?
Oh, God. So
when he introduces Paul Ellis. So his name's, your name's all over the show. It's Phil Ellis's Funs and Games. They're making a pilot.
And I was stood at the top of that staircase.
He waited to come up and do a big
finally I've made
kick.
it.
And the floor manager goes, "Please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Ellis."
And you pissed yourself.
Pissed myself. Honestly, I think I had an hernia after that.
It was you and Lisa Clark, wasn't it? I think you were both pissing yourself.
There's a big build-up. This is your day. This is a Phil Ellis show. This is it. Paul Ellis. Fantastic. Well, it doesn't sound as boring as... I don't think Phil Ellis is a boring name.
It's all right. People have fun with it, don't they? Philellis.
Phillis, Phil. Yeah, we call you Phyllis.
Yeah, Phyllis.
You get called Phyllis quite a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds like... You sound You sound like a soap opera character. It's a good name for a soap opera. Phil Ellis.
Phil Ellis.
Yeah. Got a job in the local butcher's. You're only a part-time character to start off with, but then you had a love interest with a barmaid.
It was my turn to have an affair with Sally.
Yeah, you have an affair, then you become, and then you get involved in a murder plot.
I've always had a crush on Sally Webster.
Sally Webster, yeah.
From a young age.
I think we all have.
He's like a fine wine, Sally.
Yeah. Just recently. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. What a brilliant character as well.
Yes.
I haven't seen it for years, but it's amazing how some of these characters, when you see it again, that they're still going in it.
Yeah, of course.
The writing on it, when I do watch it, is really funny.
Well, I've not seen it for years. I don't watch soaps anyway, so it's not my...
No, but whenever I've dipped in,
yeah,
I've found it. The writing Coronation Street's very comedic. Oh, he's got an MBE. Well done, Sal. I know it's not your name, sorry.
Well, the real name is Sally. She's called Sally.
Oh, she's actually called Sally.
Yeah. See, John Wayne used to have that. All his characters were called John.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I think they must have noticed in the early days when he's having the big statue of the big Hollywood star. Or maybe one of his characters let's say was called Steve. And there's probably another actor going, "So Steve," and John Wayne's probably going, use his real name.
So I went for an audition, and weirdly I got down to the last two for this thing, and I think it was Matt Lipsey directed it.
Why was it weirdly you got to the last two?
Because I was crap. But I think they were struggling to cast this part, and I'd done an audition like 2 months before, and then all of a sudden I got called back. All of a sudden, 2 months later, so I was a bit like, I thought I'd just gone, and I was sat there and I was doing my lines, and then the director would do, or the producer would do the other lines, and then I'd do mine. But then I had to stop and went, I just realised I've got to carry on acting when the other person's talking, don't I? And the director was like, yeah, I went really funny because I'd be going, well, that's what you think. And then they'd do theirs and I go, I'd shut down like it was on power mode.
I had an audition. I got down to the final two for a Warburton's bread advert years ago.
Oh,
it was about 2008. But it was really funny. When I went to the first casting, I looked like the only person there had even eaten bread, right? So, and then what turns out was quite awful was I found out at the end, they scrapped that advert completely because the advertisers wanted to use me, but Warburton's or whatever, or somebody else wanted to use another guy. So they decided instead of giving one of us the work, they'd just go in a different direction. This is after about 6 recalls. It was annoying. But I'd gone for about the 4th recall. I was at a casting in Manchester. And I was going to sign in, the woman, because my hair was long at the time. She goes, oh, are you here for the Shameless auditions? So I said, no, I'm not, but thank you for telling me the Shameless auditions are going on. So Alex, who's my agent then at the time at the comedy store, I phoned him and said, I've just turned up for this recall for the Warburton's bread advert, but they think I'm there for the Shameless audition, Ali auditioning for Shameless. So he goes, no, I'll find out. I'll see if we can get you on there, jump on. So I'll go and do my, my casting again for the Warburton's advert. As I come out, I've gone outside for a cigarette. It's before I go and sign out. And Alex phones me and goes, hey, Mick, you're right. Yeah, they're auditioning for Shameless today. I went, I told you. Did you sort it out? He went, no, I couldn't sort it out because they're only auditioning black women. Right, okay.
So why did they say you're here for...
So I went back in to sign out. I said, you thought I was here for the Shameless audition? She went, that's right, love. I said, but you're only auditioning black women today, aren't you? She said, that's right, love. I said, so why do you think I was there? She just went, I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, I could have played the part.
You could have.
Yeah, I could have done it.
Yeah, but you've been told about that, haven't
you? In the secrecy in my own bedroom. So you didn't get that part.
No.
So, yeah.
I've not got many parts. The only parts I've ever got are ones I haven't auditioned for.
Yeah. I'll just let you know as well, if you actually can see the beer, this is because...
Non-alcoholic beer.
Phil's non-alcoholic. He's doing dry January.
No, I've quit.
You've quit alcohol for good? Oh, you know what? Hang on. This is not at Phil, but this always happens. As soon as you get a bit of success, they fucking stop drinking. Anyway, go on, carry on.
No, I'll tell you what it was. I was in December. I was only home for about 4 days.
Yeah.
And then I realised that being in, because we bumped into each other.
Yeah,
we were in
London,
the same hotel.
Yeah.
And then and I just thought. And when you're on your own, I get so bored. And in the evenings, I was just drinking a lot and then waking up in these travel lodges hungover. And I'd loads, and I was always traveling around doing stuff. And I was just tired every day. And I thought, I'm doing this tour, and I thought, I can't be doing this.
Yeah.
So I thought, if I get out the habit, not saying forever, but at least for a year or so, like until I want to get the tour out of the way, and then I'll look at. I don't want to say never because then
we talked about this. So I met you
for the foreseeable
in December. We were down in London, and I went and had a drink with you, and I said that's a rarity for me now. When I'm out on the road, I've stopped doing it. I don't drink anymore like I used to. In fact, I don't. I'd rather not. Just so I'm clear ready to the gigs, and then get home. And then I'll have a drink when I get home. But I'm not doing dry January per se. I mean I've had one drink since New Year's Eve. So what we're on the 7th now. We're recording this. I'll probably do one a week until the end of January. Because if I said to myself, I'm not going to drink for the entire month, it's like a ridiculous challenge. But if I can say I can have at least one night a week. But also as well, I want pubs as well not to close.
Oh yeah, you'd be responsible for the closure.
Yeah, I mean,
Saddleworth, there'd be nothing. I don't be robbing the car park with some cans.
I don't want them losing my takings over the course of a year.
Fucking hell, yeah.
I mean, yourself as well. Well, hang on, sorry. There'd be corner shops with cans of Foster's.
No, I've never drank at home. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, same here. I don't drink in the house.
But I just stay in the hotel bar till they go, "Can we go to bed now, please?" Right, fine.
Yeah.
But I don't have any loyalty to any pubs either. I just sort of flit around because I don't have a local.
No.
So I would just come into town anyway and see people. But I don't know if I'll miss it that much. I've not had a drink for a couple of weeks now. I'm all right. Didn't drink.
You feel okay?
Years. Yeah, but I don't. Again, the test is when you're away from. Mine's only boredom.
Yeah,
I don't sit at home shaking. But if I'm on my own, I get a bit bored, and then I start to, think about who I am and my life, and then I go, "Oh God, I need to."
That's what happens. That's what happens. It'll be Tuesday, Wednesday night, and I'll be sat at home, and I'll be thinking about your life, and I'll be thinking about how you are. And I think, I'm going
watching me on YouTube.
I'm going to have to go and meet some friends in a pub just to get over this. But yeah, mine's social. And mine will usually be the same as for midweek anyway. If I go out for a drink midweek, it's pure boredom. I'm going out because I'll be sat there going, "What the fuck?" There's nothing
wrong with that. Like you say, it's moderation, isn't it? Like, if you can say I'm going out for a drink on Wednesday for a few drinks with mates, that's all right. But it's when I just thought, don't be the guy who's like every night you're out.
I'm envious of the people that can go out for a couple of pints and then go home.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've never been that guy.
Yes,
so mine is if I go for drinks.
If I go for a drink, I've got to be, for some reason in my head, I've got to be the last man standing. I don't know why that is. That's what it can develop into quickly. Yeah. I would love to be that person. See, I can't even go. So I'll drink wine now, so I'm not pissing all night.
Yeah.
And I go, I'll have a bottle of wine in the pub. And then when I'm ordering my third bottle, I think, what's happened?
Well, that was the thing. My thing was moving to wine because with beer, I was like, I can't do it. I get too gassy and I get a bit terrible. And so I was like, well, wine's all right because it's quite slimming as well, isn't it? And, fucking as if it is. And so that was the trap I fell in. And then I found, like, last month, I was just drinking wine and then just waking up feeling like crap because I was like, what was your white wine diet?
Yeah.
Do you remember my white wine and Guinness diet I had for a while?
Yeah, I remember that.
About a year ago. That didn't get
That was quite a healthy
diet. All it was I'd just fall asleep at about 11 o'clock in the corner. Or fall over.
I never remember you falling asleep.
I used to fall asleep loads on the Guinness and white wine.
You caused trouble, but you wouldn't fall asleep. Well, you did cause trouble a lot.
Not over the past few years.
You've been calm for a bit, but yeah.
And mine was always I thought I was being funny, but you're not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you don't realise you've never met this person before. They don't know who you are.
Exactly.
And I think they're going to find this absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. When you're in a pub and hammered, and you're thinking, "Well, I'm the funniest guy in this room, so I'm going to prove to this guy."
Yeah.
And then you didn't realise this guy at the bar is probably just going through a divorce. He's not seen his kids for 3 months. He's also goes to the gym quite a lot, and he's quite good at boxing.
Yeah. You're going to love it when I refuse to shake their hand.
No, but the booze now. This is the thing as well, obviously, because so you won't be frequent. Would you go in a pub and not have a drink though? Are you able to?
Do you remember that Norm Macdonald bit when he talks about being the designated driver? And he says, and if you're not drinking and you're with your friends, their fun's getting higher and higher and higher.
Yeah.
And he goes, when you realise you just sat around a big oak table,
yeah,
with loads of people drunk. And he goes, "Oh, don't take a swipe at me. I'll be driving you home later." Oh, this is a lot of fun. And they start getting angry. Why aren't you drinking?
Well, people do, don't they? I mean, that's the thing that annoys me. I mean, I've done it in the past where I've been on the wagon for a bit, and I've gone into a pub and met people, and I've just had I'll have a soft drink or a lime and soda, and then you get the first question, go, "What's wrong?" Like something's
yeah.
Oh my God! Did you finally kill somebody off beer?
How long have you got?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How much extra time is this going to give you?
Actually, to be honest, if it was a case of how long you've got, I wouldn't be on the lime and soda.
I was thinking this.
I'm going to meet the devil pissed.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to meet him.
You're not even meant to be here. How pissed are you? You're supposed to be. You were going up there? Well, since you're here, come on in.
Yeah, I'm not.
We had a room ready for you. But we were hoping you'd do. But they had, I think, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be a good sober person, if I'm going to be. I don't want to be the righteous one.
No, that's
having another drink.
That's part of the problem. Yeah, I mean, early noughties, I went like 18 months for a spell once without a drink. And then found myself saying to somebody one night, I don't need a drink to have a good time. And as soon as I said that, I thought, oh, fuck off, mate.
Yeah, you do.
Give yourself a slap. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I think I'm boring. Sad part here is it heightens our personalities, alcohol. Well, some people's to the right level. I think I'm a decent drunk. I'm not.
You are, but it's a hidden. It's your drunkenness comes out in very subtle ways.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll tell you after this.
Oh, right, okay.
Not really joking. I just wanted to make you panic.
Yeah, you're making me worried now. Yeah, you're making me worried. Yeah, I can get very melancholy especially if I start on the spirits.
Yeah,
put some sad tunes on.
It's all right. Yeah, no, you've never been that much of a problem. Bit of a bully.
Am I a bully?
No.
Oh, I'm serious.
No, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it if you were.
I'm saying, if you've been serious, I'll fucking knock you out, pal.
Third cock of comedy.
Third cock of the castle.
Who's the cock of comedy?
Oh, he is. Who is the cock of comedy?
Maybe Emmanuel, Dave,
Longley, mate, maybe. I reckon
Emmanuel.
Elliot.
Oh, Elliot, sorry. Yeah, Elliot, maybe.
Elliot Steele might be up there now. He's young and he's got youth on his side. He's got moves. He can throw you about.
Yeah, but I'd land a devastating side.
Hang on. He's almost 60 now, but it's still Ricky Grover.
Oh, yeah, Ricky Grover.
Yeah, he's a cock of comedy.
I've only met Ricky Grover one or two times, and I've always been a big fan of Ricky Grover. And he's he's not a violent man at all, but I wouldn't like to go on the wrong side.
No, when he used to fight, he's well known for putting people to sleep.
He's a really good actor. I've not seen him do a lot of acting recently, though.
Yeah, he's Ricky Grover's a cock of comedy. Who's the second cock?
It's the weirdest podcast. It's cock heavy podcast.
I want that. I want to start seeing that. You know when they have I really want this now to start happening. Wherever you work, especially if you're public.
Where would I be?
Public facing. I want to go into like my local shop now, my local supermarket, and instead of seeing Employee of the Month, I want to see cock of the Tesco's. I want a board of the first, second, and third cock of the Tesco's.
Yeah. Who would you reckon would be in the top 10 then?
What, for comedy?
Where would I be?
Oh, you're nowhere near it.
Hey, come on, I must be.
No, you're not, are you? I mean, all right, okay. We'd put you there defensively. You'd take a punch. You won't throw any back. But yeah.
Oh, you can punch me till the cows come
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nothing's coming back at you.
No.
Yeah.
But I'll still be talking crap. I'll still be annoying.
I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I mean, there's a lot of, how can I put it? A lot of little sort of
wily people.
Yeah. I reckon
there must be a Scouse comic who's Adam Staunton.
Oh, little Adam.
Yeah, I bet he's got some moves.
Oh, I bet he has. Yeah, I bet he can just jump on you and then put you into a chokehold, and you can't get him off because he's so small, so you can't reach like that. You go, oh, where is he? And, and then he just put you to sleep.
Like the dog in Labyrinth.
What I like as well, Adam puts you to sleep, and then when you're on the floor, he just gets your drink and finishes your drink.
Yeah.
That's his move. He's well known for it.
It's funny, I've not seen him for a while.
I haven't seen him for a while.
There must be. Maybe Paul Smith will be in the top 5, won't he now?
What?
He's quite big now, isn't he? I think he does fighting and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, just fighting and stuff.
He does fighting and stuff. Not just fighting, I mean like MMA or something.
Yeah, the UFC. Yeah, they do all that with a tiny little shorts on. There's nothing homoerotic about it at all, is there?
Why watch it? Why would you watch it?
That's exactly why I watch it.
For the sportsman.
That's why I'd watch. I would genuinely. That's how I would upset my opponent. If I was in shape and I had a tiny pair of shorts on, and he writhed over me, my opponent, I'd be going, oh.
Yeah, and your opponent stood there with a badminton racket going, what did you think we were doing today? I said it was badminton. I put the court out until 3. What are you doing? Yeah. Why have you got talc on your hands?
That's how I like it. I like a grip. So, you're going to go as long as you can without the booze?
Yeah, I think so.
So, when does the tour start?
3rd of Feb.
Right.
In Colchester, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Where it all started.
Yeah, famous military town.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I think it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Have you found that you've got parts of the country where you don't get on with the crowd?
Yeah, but I'm not going there this year.
Where was it?
Caution. See you, mate.
Caution. Where's Caution?
Well, I'll tell you what, you're not going to do well at a gig when you are hanging around before the gig and you go into the town centre and you have to step over a peacock in the shopping centre. I went, it's not going to be my gig, this, is it? If I'm having to traverse a peacock.
What was it peacock doing? Was it security?
Feathers open. I'll put it back. You don't need the fruit shake.
Caution, yeah. I used to... Years ago, for some reason, I used to struggle in Harrogate, but I realised that was partly my problem. I'd go there with a big working class chip on my shoulder and go, "Oh, you're all Tory Yorkshire people," and I'd start off with that vein, and then it took me like a few gigs to realise. They go, "No, but we're not like that. Just make us laugh."
No, we've retired and saved our money, and we've moved to this nice part of England.
Stop being angry at us.
Yeah, well, I had that, I think, and I think places like I used to Harrogate a lot, and they're not that. They're really nice audiences.
Yeah, they're really lovely. It's a great place to gig.
But Caution was, felt at one point, I said, "Who's your favourite historical figure?" And someone shouted out Thatcher, and I went, "Why would you do that?"
Yeah.
I went, "You've done that on purpose, haven't you?" I was like, "I hated the gig already."
Yeah.
So I'll never return to Caution. Sorry, guys. I'm sure you're not asked. And it was full as well.
Was that your hedgehog show?
No, that was the cat when I was dressed as a cat. But I had to do it on my own.
Yeah.
And I was dying on my... They just hated it. It wasn't for them. I don't know why they cared.
Oh, yeah, because you had people in your show.
No,
so you did that on your own?
So I had a band, but I couldn't afford to take the band down to Caution. So I just had my iPad. And so I'd do a bit of material that didn't land, and then I'd go, press the iPad, and then I'd be like, "You are the dancing queen," with the karaoke track and sing like 30 seconds. And then it ended, and I go, "Well, let's talk about mental health." And then it was just like, and then I had a break. And in the break, I went backstage, and I was like, "This is one of the worst gigs." And I'd driven for 4.5 hours. I had to drive home afterwards. And I was like, this tour has been a fucking nightmare. Because I was nominated for that year, and the tour just wasn't selling, because you can't just sell off the back of a nomination anymore. It's not like years ago, if you were nominated for it's the Perrier, whatever it is now, the Sky Awards, and you could sell a tour, but now it doesn't mean anything. You've got to be online of a presence. So I just sat in the back room on my own going, I've got to go back out there in a minute and do another 40 minutes to silence, dressed as a cat. And I've got to sing, "Don't Stop, Believe." And I sat there, I went to have a bag of crisps, but because I'm wearing a cat onesie, I couldn't open the bag of crisps. And I was just looking, there's a full length mirror opposite me, and I sat there looking at myself dressed as a cat, and I couldn't even open the walkers. And I went, this is no fucking life, this.
We used to have a guy go around Oldham years ago who was funny. He was mad, though, and he'd set himself on the corner of pubs. It would be entertaining. And he'd be mad. All of a sudden, he'd put like a backing track on and dance around like he was a Spice Girl or something and try and kiss a man. Next thing, he'd have his willy out and try and put it in a glass and all that. But it was
a big thing in comedy, wasn't it? People, before I started, everyone was getting the willies out.
So that's what he's acting. He was hilarious to watch. And I know his family as well. I've got to know his family, his sons. But I've never asked him, because I used to sometimes think, when I think back to it, I think, I know he's doing all that to make us laugh, and the pub would be in hysterics. It was just madness what he was doing. But I used to always wonder, he can't be happy doing that. No, you know what I mean? It's just, what, it must have moments of reflection when you can't. I mean, what's the most, the old saying, the most awful thing in showbiz is watching a stripper put her clothes back on.
Or me picking up my picking up all my props.
You're picking up all your props after you've just died.
All my plastic balls after funs and games.
Yeah.
Wiping cream off the floor. I've had that. Yeah, it's grim.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's every comedy. Like when you're doing the wackiest stuff and you have to come on and clean up or collect your toaster that's made out of marshmallows or whatever the fuck you're doing. But it's. Do
you remember the one night we convinced a mad woman? Remember she joined me, you, and Gaz having a drink.
When the old black dog used to be there.
She was a bit of a lunatic. She was off it. But then we started arguing about a toaster collection that our.
Oh, it was weird. Yeah, it was a couple of ladies. But to be fair, the black dog at that time, which is not there anymore, it was next to Oxford Road.
Is it gone
station.
there?
Yeah, it's gone now. I think it's a bowling alley at the bottom.
Oh, is it?
I don't know what. But back then, if you were there at 3 a.m., your life was in a great place, and that was where we always ended up at 3.
I think the saddest one was, and I do like the place, but we're on if you find yourself on at 6 a.m. That's when you're having that pint thinking, what
is it still doing that? Because it used to be.
Well, that was just the staff. It was but let's open that. And we'll have to explain to people that's open for just service staff who work in all the clubs and the casinos, so they can get a drink after work.
So, and it's probably a bit of a secret, really.
Yeah,
but you could go. We would go with a Frog and Bucket.
We'll edit the name out. Name out.
But we'd be like Frog and Bucket, and there'd be a proper little hatch would open.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
and then they'd shut it, and you'd go in, and you could stay there till whatever time.
Yeah, but sometimes they wouldn't let you in. Somebody would open the hatch and go, "I don't know you." You go, "Oh, you."
Or they did know you. That was the worst.
Yeah,
one.
so
we know you.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
but we were in. We were in. The Black Dog, and these ladies come over to join. They sort of just sat near us, really, and we're trying to join in. They just wanted to chat because it was.
No, one of them was quite. One of them, I remember, she came over. She was really aggressive in a question, like really like puts all them back on edge, like whoa.
Very drunk, yeah,
very drunk, yeah.
And we just wanted to be on our own and chat,
yeah.
But so we decided to pretend that we were brothers, and that our mum had died.
Mum and dad had died and left a toaster collection.
The toaster collection, hundreds of antique toasters. And I wanted to sell them, but you wanted to hang on to them.
And we got a massive row about it.
Didn't I sell them all? That was it.
You were trying to sell them all. We got a massive row about it, and
I went out for a fag and left you on your own.
Yeah, but no, it was hilarious. I was still smoking at the time. That's how long ago it was. And I went out for a cigarette. One of these women followed me out, and she went, "Please don't take this the wrong way, but your brother's a dick. I'm on your side. It's the toaster collection. It's the family. It's the family." And the thing is, poor Gaz just sat there, had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. I mean, Gaz doesn't drink, so he had to just drive us home after.
But we kept it going for ages.
Days.
Yeah.
Poor Gaz.
Yeah.
We kept going for the whole night, and then they just sort of left going, "No, family's weird."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I remember but I think we'd done it so well, had such a laugh between us, but did it so well. I actually went to bed with I remember dropping off with a slight bit of resentment towards it because of the toaster situation, which is really...
Isn't it funny if you can imagine they're sat somewhere now going, "Do you remember them two brothers?"
Yeah.
Toaster.
They didn't even look like brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't get that at all.
The Black Dog, yeah. God, yeah, that was many a night there. But Salisbury there, still one of my favourite pubs ever.
Yeah, it's a great pub.
Salisbury. The Thirsty Scholar has become an Irish pub now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We had the first time we ever hung out was the Thirsty Scholar at a lock-in.
That's years ago, isn't it? That was a lock-in that as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. That would be 18, 19 years ago.
Yeah, easy, yeah.
Because it was when I first moved, nearly 20 years ago, it was when I first moved to Manchester.
Yeah.
And
that's when you had your little parka with the sleeves were too short.
No, that one was all right, wasn't it?
Oh, your sleeves were too short. You've always had a problem with sleeves.
I always have, yeah. Even now, look at that. I was looking at jackets the other. I'll have to show you these. I haven't brought them with me, but I'll send you a picture of them. They're ridiculous. But I'm trying to get on House of Games, and you need 5 outfits. So I thought, let's get these.
Oh
jackets.
shit! Right, okay.
So if you're watching Osman, get me on.
So who gets you onto that? Well, obviously your agents.
I don't know, but he likes me, Richard Osman. I don't know. I can't. I might just text him.
You may as well do it. So I mean, some of the people who've done it. I mean, you of course you.
My mum was on it last week.
Did she have 5 outfits? Yeah, she probably returned them all the day after.
Put a different hat on. Yeah. She did. Yeah, I did that. You know.
Why don't you do that? Just don't take the tags out. Or keep them in the bag.
I did that. One of the Taskmaster episodes, I had the tag on the jacket.
Did you?
I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it.
Oh, you returned it?
No, I didn't in the end. I kept it.
Did you not get expenses for your gear?
They all went on the Taskmaster, the Task outfit.
Do you know I've still not watched it yet? But I've not seen any Taskmaster.
That's no excuse.
I know.
I didn't tell I was on it.
I know. I'm going to watch it now. Everybody says you were absolutely brilliant on it, and you should have won.
Yeah, no spoilers, but
well, it's been out. It was out ages ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to.
Do you think you should have won?
It was very close. It's the closest season of all time.
Do you think you should have won?
No, well, I'll tell you what's weird. If you watch that last episode, if you watch it, the last episode, I'm always quite, because I only wanted to have fun, but I wanted to take it seriously to the point, because people watching it do like a bit of the competitive. They don't want you just to sit there going, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because that gets boring for 10 episodes. So I thought, I'll just have fun, but I will try and win the tasks. And then weirdly, like episode 9, I was like, fucking hell, this is so close. And I was like, oh, I could actually win this. And you get to come back for the Champion of Champions. So I thought it'd be fun to come back and do it again. And then on the last episode, I just had a stinker. Like, prize task was shit. First one was shit. And then I do one that I won't ruin it, but everything just goes wrong. But then I start to claw it back. And then there's a really tense last studio game. And I really try it. You can see it. It's dead weird because I went, oh, I look pathetic. Because normally I'm like, let's do it. And this one I'm going, and I'm really like going for it. And then it's, and again, I won't ruin it, but it's very close at the end. So I don't think I should have won, but there's a few things happen that you might watch it and go, Phil should have won. That's out of order.
Well, I will think that because
I'm not blaming anyone.
You're my mate. I will actually think that. But yeah, I will give it a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad Maisie won.
Yeah, I remember.
Spoilers.
Yes. I remember over the course of months, you'd be disappearing once a week going, I can't tell you what I'm doing. Can't tell you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in a WhatsApp group. I went about Phil, and somebody straight away went, you know what it is? And I went, yeah, we all know what it is.
I know, I thought I was being really secretive.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But it was because I just go, let's just say it's the only show that I've ever wanted to do. And you're like, well, it's clearly that.
Well, it wasn't Crufts, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's your second show, isn't it?
It's not the Royal Variety performance.
Would you do the Royal Variety performance?
I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a royalist by any stretch of the imagination, but
I don't. Yeah,
maybe if the Queen was there, I would have been more up for it.
Really?
I felt a bit sorry for the Queen at the end. I was just like, I can't be that good at life.
Well,
all them fucking idiots.
The last person to show was Theresa May as well. I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah, I'd have done it if Theresa May was
not
still
Theresa
there.
May. Was it Theresa May?
No, I know
Liz
Truss.
Liz Truss, yeah, was the last person. So
I don't know if I do the Royal Variety. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think I'm going to be getting the call.
Well, I wouldn't be getting the call,
so.
but I'd also, if I got asked to do Royal Variety, I would turn it down. But then I would tell you I've turned it down.
Oh yeah.
I would be that arsehole.
What if they went? All right. What if they went? Right, make it Royal Variety. It's 50 grand.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, no, we found this price. In fact, I wish I'd started lower.
I will start.
I went in quite high, didn't I?
Start at a low point.
Yeah.
Go on, start with a low number.
All right, 10 grand.
Yeah,
yeah, I know 10's a low number.
Of course, I'm doing it for 10 grand.
I know, yeah. I went low number, 10 grand.
Love to have 10 grand. I'd also love to be chasing that up in 2 months. Yeah. Sending a bill to the king. Where's my money?
Yeah. Hey, I'm VAT registered now. Sending receipts for your bus.
I used to every year we've failed. Well, they stopped it last couple, but I used to get the email asking about Britain's Got Talent. You used to send to all the comedians, God, yeah. And I used to always reply nicely and say, "Look, you've got a lovely family show there. I am not a comedian for Britain's Got Talent."
Yeah.
I said, "Did you ever get them emails? Did you get?"
I think maybe one or two. I think I used to get them on Instagram.
I would just love to see on there dressed as a cat. With your iPad.
I'd love to get. Imagine, but we've seen good comedians get 3 crosses on that.
Yeah,
and it's like, but these are really good comics.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't know if it's interesting now doing a tour. So we did a run at Soho, and it's not quite the tour, but it was advertised as the tour, which I thought was a bit wrong. But it's only an hour show. The tour's an hour and a half, and it's a brand new tour, but a lot of, obviously, it's stuff I've never toured before, so it's material I've just never taken on the road. So you might have seen bits in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
But it's a whole new show as it is. And so I was trying to find what the show was. I was using Soho to go, right, what do people who've never seen me before expect? And it's interesting, because some of the feedback was like, we don't understand what's going on at the beginning, because I have a hype man coming out, but they don't know anything about it. So go, oh, is Phil not doing it? And then there's some guy in a tracksuit going, this guy's the best motherfucker you've ever seen. And it's like party poppers. They're going, what? So it's interesting to then try and cater it for that audience. So the thing with any act, isn't it? Like, you've got to change it for different crowds. So Britain's Got Talent is the broadest.
Yeah.
Not so to go at the audience, but it's a very broad spectrum of an audience. So what the fuck would you do? Like, you wouldn't be able to do probably the stuff you find the funniest. And then you'd have to look at your stuff going, well, which one will everyone find funny? And then you sort of lose more and more of what your act is the more you do it, don't you? So
I love to take a dog on that can shit on command. So I'm going to got a dog and just stand there and then just go, right.
Oh, I wish we hadn't rehearsed before we came on. He's running on empty.
Is it still going? Britain's Got Talent? Has there been another series of it?
So, yeah.
Is Williams on it because he's not?
I don't think he is.
No. He's been replaced by like KSI, hasn't he?
KSI, the YouTube guy.
YouTuber, yeah. He was one of the judges for a while.
Do you know what I thought KSI was for years? Absolutely, for the last few years, I thought it was one of them South Korean boy bands, KSI. But then I thought, I'm being stupid. It's a unit of resistance.
Vigo Venn won it, didn't he? I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Did he win it?
He did, didn't
he? A few years ago, yeah.
Was it a few years ago? Was it?
Maybe a couple of years ago. 2023.
Lee won it. Lee Ridley.
Lee Ridley won it.
Yeah,
I was with him a few weeks ago.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah, because I remember he was up in because his partner was nominated for the award as well, same year as me.
Excellent. Right,
Exciting.
so yeah, it'd be nice to see you
in their
on
own
there.
right, brother.
Well, I'd love to see you on the Royal Variety performance.
Well, thanks, mate. Well, tune in.
Love to see you getting more TV.
That'll be
acting?
nice, wouldn't it?
What about a bit of acting?
Acting? I'd love to do more acting.
Actually, a little tash on you. You could play the villain. You could play it, yeah.
I went for an audition with Christopher Columbus, the director.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So
you know what? I didn't think you were going. You went for an audition with Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
The Navigator.
Yeah.
The Explorer.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus.
Sit on, mate.
Director, yeah.
And so I'd sent a video in for that. It was for the Richard Osman film, the murder mystery film.
Oh, the Thursday Murder Club.
Yeah.
I've seen the film. Anyway, go on. Yeah.
And I haven't, because obviously I didn't get the part. I think my part was pretty much cut anyway, so it wouldn't make any difference. But my part. But I went in, when you know you're not going to get it anyway. So I was sat there waiting, and this guy came in looking like a policeman. I went, "Oh, you've got it, haven't you?" And he went, "Oh, I always dress like I should." I went, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I can't act either, so we'll see how this goes." But I just wanted to. I got a call back from a video, so I thought I want to go and meet Christopher Columbus because he's made some of my favourite films.
Yeah.
So, this is so fucking funny. I forgot. So there's these old ladies I recognise from loads of like sitcoms as old lady number one. Good actresses and like really nice ladies. But like very like in the late 70s, and they were talking about I was Judi Dench's understudy actually for Cats.
Right.
She was telling me about Cats, and she said what a fucking shit show that was and all. And
so Judi Dench said Cats was a shit show.
Apparently, it's called this lady.
All right.
I think all the cast have said it was a shit show. I don't think it's a big secret. Sorry, Judy, I'm not throwing you under the bus there, love. Sorry, Judy. Call me. I'm sorry.
You just heard it here first. Judi Dench says Cats was shit.
Don't block me out the WhatsApp group. Shat Cats. Anyway, and I was like, "Well, what are you here? This is 100% true. What are you here for?" She went, "I'm playing the coma victim." I went, "Right, okay." And then she went in and came out after about 10 seconds. I went, "What did you have to do?" She went, "Well, they just made me lie down." And I was like, and they'd already been talking. She goes, "I don't like sending in videos. I'd rather come in. I always think it's important to meet the director." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, I agree." And I was like, "But for that, mate, just send in a photo." She had to get 3 buses, bless her.
You can hear this on camera. Can you look more calmer, please?
Yeah. Too lively.
You look like you're dead.
Yeah. I thought maybe I was having a dream. But yeah, and then, I'm blessed. And then this really frail old lady went in at the end, and then she came out, and then the costume lady came in and said, "Do you mind if I get your measurements?" I went, "That's a good sign, isn't it?" I said, "Unless they're trying to get you coffee."
Yeah.
And I realised it's in poor taste, but And I went in, and it was, and I'm not, I panicked a bit really. I've got to get used.
Did you meet him, or was it?
Yeah, I met him. I met him. So I went in, and I went, "Oh, that's really nice to meet you." I said I was going to come in, do a forward roll, and then stand up and go, "When do I start?" I said, "But I've panicked." He went, "Oh, I wish you'd done that now." I went, "I know, I wish I had." I said, "But we are where we are." So I sat down. I went, "Also, before we start, not a great actor. I just wanted to meet you, so let's crack on." So he went. So I did it, and he went, and he was really nice. He went, "Good." He said, "Just be aware, eyebrows." And I went, "That's really good to know because it's you learn. It's good to go for it because you learn."
Many eyebrows
My eyebrows are doing this. I said because I'm always worried that I'm expressionless. And he went, "No," he says, "It's good." He said, "But your eyebrows." I said, "Right, okay." I said, "So no eyebrows." So I went, "So what time are you?" And he went, and he moved, and I went, "Eyebrows." He went, 3. I went, 3 eyebrows. He said 1 word. So he did it again, and then we did, and then at the end as I walked out, it was just dead fun. It was really nice, and And as I was leaving, I went, I said, I just wanted to really meet. I said, because I said, your films shaped my childhood and made me the man I am today. I said, so you should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Shaped your childhood?
My child, because the Goonies and everything was like, that's how
All
we
right.
were like, oh, adventure, then you go out and play and it'll all be about thinking of
it. You know what I was thinking of? Christopher Nolan.
He wrote Gremlins, Christopher Columbus.
That's right.
I wonder why that was such a stretch. Christopher Nolan. Forward row.
Hang on.
The discovery of cancer, the film you're making.
Hang on. Get up. What's he called?
Christopher Columbus.
Hey, you guys. He uses his eyebrows a lot.
He hasn't got any eyebrows.
He does. I'm going to have to watch all Christopher Columbus's films now.
He hasn't got any eyebrows.
Yes.
Oh, he's got one.
Yeah, he's got.
He's got a lot of eyebrow action.
There's a lot of eyebrow action going on. All right.
Does that make more sense now?
It makes more sense now.
Christopher Nolan directed Richard Osman's Murder Club.
I wondered why it was so bad. Oh, it's not bad.
I love it. House of Games, baby.
I tell you what. I didn't quite like about the film. Eddie Marsan is absolutely brilliant in it. I mean, really good.
I love Eddie Marsan.
He's the one who looks like he's having quite a bit of fun with the character. He's doing okay. And the rest of them, I think maybe because they're an elderly cast, I might be wrong, but it looks like they're getting their line just before they do it. So what's my line? And then saying the line, so it doesn't feel rehearsed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I suppose when you've got so many massive actors,
Yeah.
it's not as easy to get everyone in the room
Yeah.
for rehearsals, is it? It's like when you see a TV series that you love and then it gets towards the end and now they're all famous.
Yeah.
And it's very rare they're in a scene together, isn't it? Because just so maybe it was a bit of that. Like Pierce Brosnan's busy doing a bad Irish accent somewhere.
Yeah, he's terrible at Irish accents.
Isn't it weird?
But yeah,
he's a great actor. I love Pierce Brosnan.
But his Irish accent is
that Irish accent on that. Apparently it was meant
which he
to be a
does
good
with Helen
series.
Mirren.
Mobland, it was class.
Yeah,
Did you watch? Did you enjoy Mobland?
Yeah.
But was it his
I
voice?
kept watching it because it was so ridiculous that I had to keep watching it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
quite enjoyed it. He's the only Irish actor though, isn't he? He's the only
As
one
hey
from
though.
Ireland.
As hey.
But he can't
He's the
be
only
that
actor
bad?
in it. He's not
Sorry.
actually. One of the guys who plays his henchman, who had a too small a part, who was in the TV show about the Kinsellas.
You don't say that about him. It's not his fault.
He's a good actor, but he was underused. Yeah, so there was a few genuine Irish actors in there who weren't used enough.
No, the Thursday Murder Club was quite a similar cast, wasn't it, to Mobland?
Yeah, it
Like,
was
massively.
It was actually.
What's that?
Yeah. The Thursday Murder Club is almost a similar cast to Mobland.
Oh, is it? Do you know how much Corey Feldman's worth?
Quid.
35 grand.
How do you know he's worth 35?
Googled it yesterday for some reason.
Why do you? Oh, that's sad.
Because a clip of him came up as a musician. I was like, I wonder
He'd do
how
the
much he
Royal Variety.
makes. But that's what he declared when he went through his divorce. So I'm not sure if that's exactly true. I'm not saying it isn't, Corey. I'm sure it is true. But what a shame, because Corey Feldman was a great actor in his youth. Anyway, come back, Corey.
Yes,
You can do it, mate.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember Jonathan Pryce being in.
Tom Ellis, good guy.
Yeah, Paddy Considine, good actor.
I'm not going to lie. I can't take to Tom Hardy in any film he's ever done.
Why? See, I reckon he's a
not for
cock of
me.
acting. I hope you don't meet him. Why you don't like Tom Hardy? No. He went through a spell of.
I like him as Bane.
He went through a spell of mumbling in films, which and programs. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, Tom.
Yeah.
But he's cleared that up now a bit. You know, he secretly joins fighting events under different names.
And they don't recognise. Oh, that's that famous guy, Tom Hardy. Does he have a mascot or something?
No, he doesn't wear that. But you're not going to think. So if you were like in an underground fight club or something like that, and somebody turned on, you go, "Oh, he looks like Tom Hardy."
He's quite a posh boy, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he's a posh boy.
Oh, I don't think he's a posh
boy.
boy.
He is, because he's doing the typical. I'm rebelling against my parents. Look him up. I bet he went to a posh school.
Did he?
And again, that's not a problem.
Oh, that's a hell of a film, Warrior. You ever seen that?
Yeah. Based on a true story. Is Tom Hardy posh? No, he comes from a middle-class background and describes his accent as a mix. He's known for adopting different accents.
No,
for
do a
roles.
deep dive. This is a cover-up.
Do you think he went to one of them Juilliard schools or whatever they're called?
Is Tom Hardy? Type in, is Mick Ferry comedian posh?
Fuck off.
Go on. Mick Ferry. Go to AI mode. Go to AI mode. That will forget everything. Yeah. Here we go. Let's find out. Searching. No, comedian Mick Ferry is not posh. He's widely described as a down-to-earth and relatable performer with a working-class background.
There you go. Right.
Origins, originally from Oldham.
Yeah.
I'm going forward to night. He worked as an upholsterer.
Yeah, all right. You don't need to go. Yeah, get it. Yeah.
Penis size? Minus what?
Oh,
You've got an innie?
He's a cock of cocks.
34th cock of comedy. After Peter Brush.
Oh, that'd be lovely. I love Peter Brush.
I love him. I'd love to fight him, though.
I'd love it. I'd love him to knock you out.
I bet he would.
It'd just be brilliant.
I bet he would, actually.
Yeah,
He'd find a way.
Right, so let's do a quick plug for your tour.
Yes. Tour starts 3rd February. Tickets available, Philos, www.philoscomedy.com.
Any other TV coming up?
Not yet.
Apart from Richard Osman's thingy.
House of Games. It's
House of
happening,
Games.
baby. Give me the call, baby.
House of Games.
No, I don't know. Hopefully. Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Nice to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And
you going to appear on any panel shows as a guest? You'd think now.
well, they haven't started doing any yet because
they're
it's
not.
January period. They were just doing the.
Well, they'll get you on now, won't they?
Well, I hope so.
8 out of
I'll
10
be good on
cats.
it.
You'll be on that.
I'll be on that. I'll be one of them.
You'll be on that. What else?
Get me on it.
QI. Want to see you on QI?
Have you seen Sam Campbell did it?
No.
Sam Campbell's on this week and he's wearing a suit and he's dyed his hair and combed it over and he's wearing glasses to try and look really intelligent. It's very funny.
Bless. That's funny. That is funny.
He's a funny guy. Yeah, but the tour, I suppose Manchester way, I think it's doing 3 nights at the Lowry.
Well,
I think there's like a handful for the last night.
Podcast goes out around the country. Well, it's supposed to.
They play it out the speakers at the front of the frog. You just play it on your phone on the back of the bus.
So, what's the biggest one you're doing? What's the biggest room? It must be a big homecoming in Manchester. You're doing the Lowry?
Doing 3 nights at the Lowry.
Excellent.
They've all sold out.
Middle
pretty
room
much.
or big room?
It's a 500-seater.
Whoa!
So that's good, isn't
Mate.
it? Yeah. Doing 2 nights at Leicester Square. We sold out the first one.
Fucking brilliant.
And we're doing...
That's where they charge you £500 for a microphone.
What?
No, I've heard seriously, I've heard some horror stories about.
Well, we've already chatted. Like I remember, I did a gig at one. I won't say the venue, but I refused to go there this year. I turned up and they were going to charge me £800 for the projector screen and the projector. They'd spent all the time telling me, you've really sold badly. You've sold so badly. Ed Gamble sold out 2 nights. I went, yeah, no, I'm sure he did because he's a lot
Ed
more
Gamble,
successful.
isn't he?
He's Ed Gamble, you know. And they went, yeah, you've not done very well. I went, all right, mate. I've got like 23 sold in this 150-seater. And then they had the screen on stage. It was fucking massive. It was like a pull-out one. It wasn't from the ceiling. And they went, do you want to use our screen? And I went, no. I said, it's you charge me, don't you? And they went, yeah. I said, right, it's £800, isn't it? I went, right, I'll use mine. So I pulled my little one up in front because they're only going to be on the front row. And they went, do you want us to move out of the way? I went, no, leave it because I'm going to tell the audience what a bunch of cunts you are. And we did. And I went, you were wondering why I'm not using the big screen behind? I went, because that'll cost me £800. And they all went, what? I went, I know. I said, what are they? And everyone just went, and then I went, they went, do you want anything? So I could have a water. And they went, yeah, it's $150 a bottle. I went, do you know what? Well, let's just leave it and I'll get out as soon as possible.
You remember when we did we did the sound check for the second year of Funds and Games, 2015 it was.
Yeah.
And we're in that posh tent in
Yeah.
And we were doing a sound check. I remember we were talking about sound and I was going, can we put that speaker on? And the woman went, that's an extra £50 if you use that one. Per show, and then we asked if we could use certain lights. He went, "No, that's going to be an extra £50 a show for them." So we could only use basically everything was charged. So I think, and Phil was like, "Well, we don't need that. Which ones do we really need on?"
Do we need anyone? You can shout, can't you, Mick? You can shout. Just have your morning fag after the show.
Because I thought she was joking, and she wasn't. She was really apologetic about it. You remember it? She went, "No, you have to charge you extra if you use that one." Basically, extra for just going.
Yeah. But do you know what's really funny is we used to, sorry, we're overrun a bit, but the Goose, the sketch group we're on, now they've sort of merged into Tarot as well, which are doing really well. But Goose used to go into their show just opposite, before us.
Yeah.
And they said that they always used to look over and you could see through the gap in the fence behind the big tent. All the kids were queued up to come in for funs and games. And if you look through the fence, you could see you and me, like steaming hungover, drinking with a fag. Matt Ewan's having a fag. Will was there having a fag and a pint. Jim was just sat there looking. It was the grimmest. All the kids excited going in. We're all there going, oh, come on, let's do this.
I remember when we won the award the year before, we went to the awards ceremony, and I was dressed in character as Uncle Mick.
Yeah.
And what's he called? Somebody who's an agent or something went round asking people, said, is Mick Ferry all right? I've just seen him at this awards. He looks really rough.
He had a black eye, because he drew a black eye.
He had a black eye. It looks like he's having a really bad time.
And Will's dog suit stank so much I went to wash it, and then the spin broke on the washing machine, and it was soaking wet, and we was trying to dry it in the Caves, the dampest venue in Edinburgh before, and he had to go, and I went, I think we're up next for the award, because we knew we'd won the panel prize because we couldn't be nominated for the main one because it was a kids show, and I went, get in the dog, and he went, oh. I remember turning around, you were there with a black eye. Jim didn't want to join in because he was nominated for Gaines, but when they didn't win, he came straight over. He's like, hey! And Will was trying to get in this wet dog. It was the grimmest thing.
Yeah,
memories. Fun.
Yeah, it was good.
I forgot I went to the awards when I was nominated.
Yeah.
And,
you've been nominated twice now.
Well, I got nominated. No, we won that, and then I got nominated in 23.
Right.
But I forget now when they show the pictures of all the past winners. We're on it.
Oh,
because I was like, oh, it's us.
Oh,
so
right,
we come up on the screen still for
excellent.
2014.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
that's it. We're on a PowerPoint, guys. You know you've made it.
Right. That's it. I think we've covered everything else. Did we talk about mental health? How's your head?
What, mentally?
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. That's that covered. So
you have to find out. Come to Bath.
well, that's another. Let's call it quits there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mick. A pleasure.
Happy New Year and good luck with the tour.
Happy New Year.